are diving into governor limits in Apex, and yes, we will walk through hands-on Apex examples too. In Salesforce, multiple organizations runs on same platform. It's called a multi-tenant architecture to make sure everyone plays fair and no one hogs the resources. Salesforce ensures governor limits. These are strict rules that every Apex execution must follow, from how many SQL queries you run to how much CPU time you consume. If you exceed these limits, Salesforce throw a runtime exception and your transaction fails. No second chance. Think of Salesforce like a public library. There are limited seats and books, and you can't sit there all day or borrow every book inside. Similarly, Apex limits how long your code runs and how much data you can touch. If someone tries to grab 50 books, the librarian, the governor, steps in and says, "No, that's not allowed." That's Salesforce governor limit in action. These are the common governor limits in Apex. SQL queries, 100 queries per transaction. Record retrieved via SQL, 50,000 record per transaction. DML statement, 150 statements per transaction. Record processed via DML, 10,000 records per transaction. CPU time, 10,000 MX per transaction, and heap size is 6 MB per transaction. If you need to process more records than the limit greater than 10,000, you should use batch Apex. Let's jump into the org and see SQL tracking in action. Just open the developer console, click on debug, open execute anonymous window, paste that code, make sure this tick mark, and click on execute. Debug only. See SQL query used 1. In this snippet, we are querying 10 account records. Then we use limits.getQueries to see how many SQL queries have been consumed so far in this transaction. 1 query used. We were well within the 100 query limit. Okay. Now move on to second one. Track DML usage. Here we are created 3 contact record in a loop, but inserted them all at once outside the loop. That's what we call bulkification. Just copy this code, click on debug, open execute anonymous window, okay. We used only one DML statement. This is a best practice. If we had used insert inside the loop, we will hit the DML limit quickly. Click on execute, open debug only, say DML statement used 2. Let's move forward. There are best practices to stay within limit. Bulkify your code, avoid DML or SQL inside for loop, user collections, insert update code in bulk, query only required field, don't use select, use limit method to monitor usage, limit.getQueries, limits.getDML statement, etc. These are the tasks for practice yourself.